So in the block 1, unit 3rd, only we have to study about this. Nothing, basic program structure, and program you have written one by one joining. Whatever I have studied in the last class, I have teach you. There is one program they written area of triangle, and how to they set the path. According to this, we can set the path. Oh.
Yes, sir.
So anyone has a doubt to how to set the path? If you have, then I will show you how you can set the path of the Java environment variable. If all are aware, no issue. If anyone don't know how to set the path, please you can ask.
Sir, can you repeat it again, because I don't know how to set a path.
Sure. There are two ways. One way is for the command line, another is for the UI. To the UI, how you can set. So I will tell you. Yeah, I need to share the screen again. Complete the screen. For testing the path, you need to go inside the environment variable. You can search here. Set edit environment variables. Okay. In the edit environment variable, we need to first open the my computers. You can find the first of all Java, where the Java is installed in local. Java installed in the air. We need to go inside the JDK. The 2 versions, JDK 17, 8. This is the 8 versions. Go inside the bin directory, copy this path. Okay, need to the copy and go inside the environment variable. The environment variable. Here we need to create new. Found it, path have we set it already. You can see in the path. Where the Java. IntelliJ. Okay. Here the path, we need to change here, modify this path variables. In the home, here you can find here the path. But here system variable here can't be modified right now. Create, edit, add your path. New, paste. Oh, forget Dutch. This one. This save. This way, you have to set the path. Clear?
Yes, sir, we got it.
Okay. So in 30 minutes, nothing. This is the one he created, the one program for calculating the area. Okay, taking the area this way. Final. We need to discuss about the final keyword. We will discuss. Okay, the printing. How can you print the message? This is the way we can print the message. System.out.println. Whatever you write the message, you can print here. And whatever you want to add the variables to print the with the message plus sign for the concatenation, and then give the variable name. So what is the variable name? The circumstance, and then area. Two message here. Area of circle, then plus area is the variable name. This plus symbol is for the concatenation, because this is a string and here is the double. Both are the different types of the data. So to print the both data in a one line and with the help of the printer methods, we need to the one operator is called the plus operator. It is used for here the concatenation, not the addition. Is combine the data or with the string. Here this plus work as the concatenation. That means plus here is the overridden. Okay, so nothing here in block 1 unit 3rd I have already completed. In the unit 4, what we have to study in the block 1, expression, statement and the array. So expression you have already know about what is the expression. A statement, that means the statement. How many types of the statements? Anyone can explain how many types of the statements? Types of statements. Anyone? You have already studied about the statement in C language, C++.
Sir, can you explain?
Sir, 4 type of statement.
Tell me about anyone.
Sir, control
Sir, it is the
statement
executable instruction,
and
kind of executable instruction that tells the compiler what to perform.
I'm asking about the types of a statement. How many statements you are writing in your program during the solving a problem? किसी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए आपको अगर आता है, कितने तरह के आप स्टेटमेंट यूज करते हैं? कौन कौन सा स्टेटमेंट यूज करते हैं?
Sir, expression statement, declaration statement, or control statement.
This is the expression. Expression is a different. A statement is a different. Expression can return the value, either the arithmetic can return the integer boolean value, and the statement is only for the execution of the expression or whatever your statement written inside it. So basically, statements are divided into the sequential statement, control statements. In the control statement, we have a study about the conditional or selection statement or the iteration statements. Are you getting? In the simple program, you write the sequential statements one by one. That is, statement are to be executed one by one, as you see in this program, previous program here. Here is the sequential statement. All these are the sequential statement. First execute, assign the value of y, then assign the value of radius, then double. It can't come from this line to this line directly. Okay, there is no jumping statement, no conditions. So it's the sequential statement, example of the sequential statements. So we need to first clear about the what is the statements and how many types of statements. Know about the writing the program, executing the program, and now happy after getting the result on the console. But you should know about the actual behind, what is the doing behind of your program. You should know. So statement, here the objective and expression statement, control statement, selection statements, iterative statement. You can see here. These are the types of the statement. Control statement, sequential statement, iteration statements. And jump statement. How to can jump? Anyone can give me the which keyword is used for the jump statements? Because all these you have already studied. That's why I'm asking the question to you. Otherwise, can't ask the question to you. If you
Sir,
don't
go to.
go to. Okay, go to. We have a study in the C language. Okay. Or anyone?
सब GMP assembly में.
Okay. How many students have joined today class, but only some of the students are speaking up. During the start of the class today, I told you now I'm not feeling the well. So be interactive. If you not be interactive, I can't able to teach you. This is your counseling class, not the conventional class to teach you the topic wise. So in the last class I also tell you now, come to here before coming to before here the joining the class is to study about the topics. Which topic you have to study, what question you have to ask. Now you are sitting here in conventional classes, regular classes, college classes, or your outside classes. So you should ask the questions if you don't know. Don't elapse your time. Okay. So basically, you use the break statements in the switch case, and the continue statement have used in the looping iteration to skip a part of the statement during the running of the looping statements. Have you used or not? Break you have used in the if condition, switch case, and also within the when a given condition is satisfied, we want to exit from the break. So this is called the jump statements. So anyone can
Yes,
ask in exam they ask write the keywords that is used for the jump statements. So how you can write two numbers of exam questions. They ask the write the jump statements keywords. Now which keywords are used to write the jump statements?
Sir, continue and break.
We should write this now. We use the jump for the jump statement, creating jump statement. We use the break statement, break keywords, and the continue. Break is used in the if condition, and when a condition is satisfied, then we need to break the continuous loop. And the continue we use to skip the parts. After giving the one condition, satisfying the condition, and if you want to skip the after that the line of a statement, then use the continue statement within the loop. You can explain this way. Don't say only the, you can use only the break and continue. Where you can explain those. When the examiners read your copy now, they understand, yeah, no, you know about that. That's why you explain this way. Otherwise, you have written only the break and continue. What they think? Nothing. Right? If I tell you only the
right, sir.
I could tell you, only the break and continue, but in mind you're thinking, what is the break? Where I can use? What is the purpose of continue? Where I can use? Right? Same thing is
Right,
when your examiner copies. When examiner is checking your copy, thinking, what is the purpose of this? Student learners didn't explain those things. How they give your marks? So explain those things, because you need to keep the practice now. Need to practice from now. After 1 year, 2 years, you go for the interview. When you are appearing the interview, you are expecting the explanation from your sides. Not only for the terms. You explain the only break and the continue. You can give the only the break and continue. The interviewer tell you, yes, okay. But what is behind in thinking mind? You don't know about this. You only rectification. Right?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay. So now here we expect the expression, arithmetic expression that determine the arithmetic result. Either it is on the numerical value, integer, float, whatever. So whatever you write the arithmetic expression, plus, minus, division with the operand, that's called the arithmetic expression. It is called the arithmetic expression. Whatever. This is the example. The last integer number is this byte, but here boolean and a boolean A, boolean 2. This is right statement. They are written here. Anyone can explain? Is this is right? Boolean or boolean? Is a misprinting here. This is the explanation. This is the correct statement. Boolean character. This is the explanation about that. Boolean, Boolean true, and display all these value, largest byte, whatever. This is just explanation. So the arithmetic expression return the value. What is that? This is the expression assigning variables. This is the largest and a correct uppercase to lowercase to the uppercase conversion by using the predefined methods. The action, what action to be call the method is uppercase. The return value of this called the true. True, what is the return? The true, false, whatever. It's not the proper arithmetical expression, some mistake here. Arithmetic expression only either return the Boolean expression can return the true or false. But here heading is given here the arithmetic expression, so might be mistake here. The largest byte value is this. This is only the message printing only. Concatenating this string, resulting the string, the largest byte this, not arithmetic expression. Are they given the definition? Arithmetic expression is the series of variable operand and the method called that evaluate a single value. It is the constructed according to the syntax of language. Okay. So why they called here the arithmetic expression? Only the plus symbol here. That's it. Nothing. This is a pure arithmetic expression. Construct a compound expression and the biggest expression. You can't write here this way. It should write be this way. Getting? Don't write this way. If you this way, you will get the error. And yes, compiler don't understand. Didn't understand whether you are dividing the before the x plus y or divide first or y to divide by 50, then you added. Here is clear that first we addition x plus y, then we are divide those value. Clear? So here written some basic mistake what you are doing, the mistake during the writing the program. No, that's why he explained those. You are doing the mistake during the writing the program in this way. So don't do that during the program. These are the some operators precedence, मतलब which are the first प्रायोरिटी किसकी होगी सबसे पहले. अगर मान लो एक एक्सप्रेशन में प्लस भी आता है, डिवाइड भी आता है, मॉडुलस आता है, तो इसकी किसकी सबसे पहले एक्सप्रेशन होगा वो दिया हुआ है. प्रायोरिटी किसकी होगी? So parenthesis balancing, you do know about this? Parenthesis balancing. Have you studied about the prefix to infix, prefix to postfix? In tree, have you studied about the data structure tree? Data structure पढ़े हो जी?
Yes, sir.
स्टैक में यूज किए आप लोगों ने. स्टैक में दे दिया जाता था कोई एक्सप्रेशन है, उसको पोस्टफिक्स में कन्वर्ट करो, प्रीफिक्स में कन्वर्ट करो, उसको सॉल्व करना है. ऐसे करेंगे. स्टैक के थ्रू एक एक्सप्रेशन दे दिया जाएगा, इनफिक्स एक्सप्रेशन बोला जाएगा, उसको सॉल्व करना है स्टैक के थ्रू. वहां पर पैरेंथेसिस बैलेंसिंग पहले करना होता है. पैरेंथेसिस बैलेंसिंग करने में आपको क्या चाहिए? ऑपरेटर का प्रेसिडेंस मालूम होना चाहिए. प्रायोरिटी किसकी होगी पहले? प्लस भी है, माइनस है, तो सबसे पहले कैलकुलेशन किसका होगा वो उसके अकॉर्डिंग आपको बाइंड करना पड़ता है एक्सप्रेशन को. इट्स कॉल्ड द प्रेसिडेंस ऑफ द ऑपरेटर्स. फॉर देयर नॉलेज पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, शिफ्ट ऑपरेटर, लेफ्ट शिफ्ट, राइट शिफ्ट, shift with the carry. These are all less than, greater than, relational, bitwise. Here the statement, assignment, plus, plus, minus. I think these are not required to discuss to you. I can write the statements. Control statements. Listen here. The statement type, selection, iteration, jump, or exception handling. These are the keywords. Selection, if else, switch case. Jump, also iteration, while, do while, for loop. In the Java new version is added the for each also. In Java 8, new iteration keywords used for the for each. When you read the data from the for each, starting from the array and the collection, list, map. So that part is not in your study. But if you want to make this scope in the Java you have to learn. Jump statement, break, continue, label, and then, but only we recommended only the break and continue. Label is not recommended for the programming language. Okay. Break and continue only recommended. Label is not recommended for the programming language properly. So if else, so do you know about the if else programming language? No issue. I think this program is written for the finding the maximum and the minimum greater than, less than, or equal to. Anyone have to write the program to Java how to run in your systems? Or you need to see how can write the Java, how can save, how can compile, how can run. Do you want to see the practical?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nahin, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please show this. How can do in practical?
Anyone have the idea? So your practical class is going will be provided or not? Because I did not get the idea about that section. So did you get the information from your study center or regional center? Is your practical session will be organized or not? Anyone? Hello? Hello?
No
Are you
need to.
audible? Anyone have the idea of did you get any message from the study center or regional centers whether your practical session will going to start or not?
और मैं कांटेक्ट किया था, वो लोग कह रहे हैं कि मतलब कर रहे हैं अरेंजमेंट, बट मुश्किल हो पाएगा। होगा तो मई में होगा। अगर
मई में
मतलब वो कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें करना है, मतलब कर पाएंगे कंडक्ट, बट आइडिया नहीं है कैसे हो पाएगा, क्योंकि स्टडी सेंटर है नहीं है, एक रीजनल सेंटर में ही होगा जो होगा, तो काफी दूर दूर से लोगों का आना होगा।
अभी तक तो स्टडी सेंटर का भी पता नहीं चला है।
ऐसा ही है सिस्टम, क्या करूँ। चलो देखो, तो एनीवन अगर नहीं आइडिया है तो मैं प्रोग्राम बना के दिखा देता हूँ कि प्रोग्राम कैसे बनाते हैं, रन कैसे कराते हैं, सो दैट यू कैन प्रैक्टिस योर प्रोग्राम विदाउट वेटिंग फॉर द रीजनल सेंटर स्टडी सेंटर स्टार्ट योर प्रैक्टिकल सेशन. So without the practical session, you can't able to understand the actual task of performing in the Java. Same program you have to return. Whatever you retain in the C language, C++, basic program you have to retain in same Java. Only the printf scanf method here is changed. This method has been changed to print the message. How you can print the message? How you can take the data from the user? So in the C language, you are using the scanf method. In the C++, you are using the cn object. But here, how you can take the data? Here you retain the printing the data on the console, but how to read the data from the console? So I think someone had to, someone know about that, or someone don't know. I'm getting that? Anyone have the idea how to read the data from the console? बोलो, नहीं बोलोगे? देखो सब प्रोग्राम है, सेम प्रोग्राम है
सर, माइंड में जा ही नहीं रहा।
क्या होगा?
माइंड आ ही नहीं रहा सर।
माइंड में कैसे आएगा? ऐसा प्रोग्राम है, तो वही पूछ रहा हूँ कि आपको लाइव में प्रोग्राम बना के दिखाऊं। मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आप लोग से कि प्रोग्राम आप लोग दिखना चाहेंगे, मैं प्रोग्राम बना के दिखाऊं आपको?
हाँ जी सर, दिखाइए प्लीज।
क्योंकि ऐसा प्रोग्राम तो आप किए हो, देखो कोड मैं लिख दूं, देखो सेम कोड सब किए हो, लेस देन ग्रेटर देन है तो ग्रेड असाइन करना है, ग्रेड असाइन करना सब सी लैंग्वेज से करते आ रहे हो, बट जावा में हम कैसे रन कराएंगे, कैसे सेव करेंगे, इसको मेन समझना है। ये माइंड में क्वेश्चन रहता है, फर्स्ट टाइम जो लैंग्वेज कोई भी सीखते हैं तो प्रोग्राम तो वही है, प्रोग्राम में कोई डिफरेंट नहीं है, प्रोग्राम आपको सब वही करना है, फैक्टोरियल, प्राइम नंबर, बेसिक प्रोग्रामिंग वही है। न्यू आपको एरे से मिलेगा, एरे इज द डिफरेंट हियर, है ना। तो एक बेसिक प्रोग्राम, आपको दो प्रोग्राम दिखाता हूँ, एक नॉर्मल और एक यूजर से डेटा, कंसोल से डेटा कैसे रीड करेंगे, राइट। चलो देखो, मैं भी बोलने का आज स्थिति नहीं है मेरी प्रॉपर। नोटपैड विजिबल है सबको?
यस सर।
चलो देखो, जहां में कुछ भी स्टार्ट करना है तो सबसे पहले आपको क्लास लिखना है। फॉन्ट साइज अगर आप बोलो बोलो। क्लास लिखेंगे हम लोग, टेस्ट। String ABC, whatever you want to take the variable, you can take here, no issue. You take the two variables x, y. Assign the value x is equal to 200, y is equal to 400, whatever. and text variable anywhere sum is equal to x plus y. Println okay, ये प्रोग्राम छोटा सा प्रोग्राम 2 नंबर का एडिशन करने का one array here. This one. Sometimes you can see array declared this way, or sometimes somewhere you can find this way. Okay, so don't confuse. Either you can add the before or the later after. Now you have to save this program in a folder anywhere. Suppose you create here one program folder, Java program. Save this. It's .java. Not bad. If you don't save with the saying it, giving the .java, it's saved by default txt. So I always save with the .java. Okay. Now open the command prompt. What is the name? G. You are able to view one file here, test.java. We need to compile. How to compile? Java C space test.java. If there is any errors, it shows the errors. Because here is no errors, so I don't show the any errors. After compilation, you can see whether it's a dot class file generated or not. You can see the test dot class file is generated. This is the bytecode. Now interpreter takes this bytecode and generate the machine code, and that will be executed by your system CPU. So I can run here Java space only test. This is the way. Okay. Now once I open the code and modify the codes here. Okay. I modified the value 900. Okay. And again taken one variables z. Z is equal to n. Now x plus y plus z. Okay. We save the program. Listen carefully. You have saved the program. Control S, or you can click here. And without saving, you have to save the program. Without the recompilation, we can run the program. If you run the program, and you get the latest result or same result, you are getting the same result. So whenever you modify your source code, we need to recompile the codes. Otherwise, changes will not be factored in your byte codes. And how many codes are again recompiled? Only those code that you have been modified, not the whole code. Java compiler do not check the whole codes, only the you have modified codes, recheck them. That's why Java take the faster. You're getting? ओनली वही कोड केवल चेक करेगा जिस कोड में आपने मॉडिफाई जिस लाइन को मॉडिफाई किया है, नॉट द होल लाइन.
Yes, sir. That's cool.
So now we need to recompile the codes. So we run this command, and then now you can check the results. You are able to get the latest update code. Clear? Clear? Anyone doubts?
No, sir.
Now, what is the command line program? Command line arguments. How you can take the data from the command line? This is the one new. Okay, now I'm writing here the command line. Your power gone till the laptop charge is working. I will take the class. Reading data from user by using command line. How to read the data from the user by using the command line. कमांड लाइन से डेटा कैसे रीड करेंगे? देखिए, क्लास टेस्ट ऑनलाइन. XY, whatever we want to take the variable, no issue. Okay, whatever value come from the command line, all these are value in the string format. First point. Okay, whatever value come from the command lines, all are in the string format. They are storing on the index value. Okay, so we need to get the data from by the indexing. So I can take the data. First of all, you need to read the data, your own data, name, age, and the program. Okay, suppose you want to take the string name, age, and address. Okay, so first value, if you are take for as a name, we need to this way. Name equal to xy index value in Java index start in 0. Okay, then age is also in string, not in numerics. If you want to perform numeric, then you need to cast this 1. Now address xy is 2. System.out.println. I can print the name. Name is equal to plus name. Okay, if you want to print the same line, same statement, press this one plus h plus n plus address plus address. Or you can write in 3 statements. No issue. Now you have to save this program. Here I'm not importing any package because you are using the Java dot. You can import java.lang package. Default package. If I'm importing or not, no issue. If you need any other package, you can import that. Test command line .java. Come to the command line prompt. See file save or not here. File came here. Now compile the code. Test command line .java. Here you can check. Class file generated. Now how to pass the command line argument value? Now we need to pass the value at command line. So how you can pass the value at command line? See, doing the Java test command line. Now space 1. What is the first value expecting in your code? First value expecting the name. Second value expecting as the age. And the third value expecting as the address. So in this sequence, you have to provide the data at the command line. First, second, third. First name, second age, and third is the address. So first you provide the name. So name you can provide the Ramu. Age you can provide the 12. Now address Delhi. Clear? It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have to ask the questions? This program, any doubt? So similarly, you can write the whole programs, looping, whatever the if conditions. The console input, not console, command line input. Now, how can read the data from the console? The command line, no? In the program, you need to data at the command line console, as you reading data in C, C++. And we have put the message, enter your name, enter your age, and then after that putting the name or address, then it print the message below that. But in Java, how you can do that? Do you want to know about that? Could I explain that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this unit 4, only the program is given. Nothing else to new for you. For loop, while loop, you don't know about this. Only you need to run the program. How you can take the data. In all programs, they have taken the value hard-coded. Hard-coded means whatever value required for the program, okay, to execute the task. They provide the data inside the program. Didn't take from the outside or command line or users. You can see everywhere. They have taken hard-code data. This is called the hard-code data. In IT sector, if you will go, they have asked some programmer asked you can proceed with the hard code or you can take from the data from the UI. This is called the hard coded. Okay, because why it's called hard coded? So how many times you execute the program, you will get the same results. But in the real scenario, it is clear. It is happen any times you can run the same application, you get the same results. If you are filling the exam form online, so sometimes when you are logging the page, when you are open the form, you are getting the same screen and data. Different user open the exam form, they provide a different data. That means you're getting the data from the UI. Then backend is working this task. From the front end, it take the data and assign to these variables. And then after that, the backend, this task to be performed. So I think these programs you can do. Only one, I need to teach one program for the taking the data from the user and from the console. Then I will teach you the array. This array. And casting one there part also. See. Next. Have we noted this program or not? Why you are sitting idle? I think you are not getting today class, huh? समझ में नहीं आ रहा आज की क्लास आप लोग को?
आ रहा है सर.
Keep quiet. Be interactive now. Otherwise, if you don't ask the question, I will ask the questions. That done. No.
कुछ समझ आ रहा है सर बस. कुछ समझ आ रहा है सर.
कुछ समझ में आ रहा है.
कुछ तो लिटिल बिट.
अगर आप प्रॉपर पढ़ने के लिए बैठे होंगे तो समझ में आएगा. अगर आप enjoy कर रहे होंगे, only the login through the mobile, put it the mobile. When I ask the questions, you come to the mobile and say, then you are not able to understand it. Reading data from the user. From the user to the console. Okay, here we need to import one package, java.util package, and one class here, the scanner class test read data. Okay, same program, I'm writing string, name, age. Here we provide age and then address. Same program I'm writing. Okay, for reading the data from the scale and the console, we need to create the object. So how you can create the object in the Java? So in the Java, you can create any object of the class in this way. Creating object of a class. This syntax in this way. Class name, object name, variable name. We want to give the variable name, then put the new keywords, then again the class name, then brackets. If there is any constructor, then you can pass the parameter. But for here, list of argument. If that class as a constructor, as a parameterized constructor, and then you need to pass the list of argument according to the parameters in the constructor. Right? So here we call the create the object of the class scanner that takes one parameter as the system.in. Class name is the scanner. Take the pass variable name. We'll take the variable name in what read or SC whatever. Or you can take the scanner same with a small letter. Taken the SC. This scanner system.in. Okay, so here scanner is the class. SC you can take the any variable, is a variable name. It depends on your new is a keyword system.in. So in the Java, these are the predefined stream. In Java predefined stream. Java provides predefined stream. Which one? Write the codes in this way. That make the sense. Comment. System.in or reading the data from console. Second is the system.out or displaying the data on console. Third is the system.err. Error message on console. So here is the system.in. To read the data from the console, it attaches the console to the stream. What does it mean the stream? Anyone? You got the any keywords now? You can ask the questions, but you are not able to ask the questions. What is the stream? I have written one keyword here like stream. What do you mean by the stream? Anyone idea? No idea. What do you mean the stream? और बोलोगे यस या नो?
सर नहीं पता।
तो बोलो नहीं पता है। सब क्लास ज्वाइन करके सो गए क्या? Be on camera if who was on the class. Turn on the camera. Only 4 extra 10 I think only in the class. Rajiv, are you there? Ritik?
Yes, sir.
Samir? Siddharth?
Yes, sir.
Prince Prajapati? And the Minal? Final is not there. Huh? Okay. Enjoy your day. No issue. Okay. So this read the connect with our keyboards or console. No? The stream is the flow of the data, no? Between the two resources. Stream is a path to connect the two resources. ठीक है. स्ट्रीम अब अगर हम आपसे बात कर रहे हैं तो एक वे है, डाटा हमारे पास फ्लो हो रहा है, कम्युनिकेशन मैसेज जा रहा है, किसके रूप में जा रहा है, पहले हमारे पास डिजिटल फॉर्मेट डेटा आपके पास पहुंच रहा है डिजिटल फॉर्मेट में डेटा.
हाँ सर.
तो सेम चीज है. तो यहाँ पर हमें दो रिसोर्स के बीच में कम्युनिकेशन एस्टेब्लिश कराना है. कंप्यूटर्स में आपका कीबोर्ड है और आपका कंसोल है. डेटा को कनेक्ट करना है. कैसे कनेक्ट करेंगे? कीबोर्ड से डेटा आपको लेना है, फिर आपको प्रोग्राम में देना है, यानी मेमोरी में देना है, फिर मेमोरी से लेकर आपको फिर वापस लेके आना है. तो दे आर रिक्वायर्ड टू द पाथ. You can establish the path between the two resources so that they can communicate to each other whenever required. So we need to establish the path. On that path, how data will be communicated, in which format data will be communicated, that will be defined. So stream is the path. Stream is the flow of the data in the form of the bytes. Okay, between the two resources, they might be the memory or maybe your program. One side your program, another side your memory, and vice versa. It's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you required to communicate between the two resources, two persons, we need to one platform, and that platform define in which format your message will be conveyed. Right?
Yes, sir.
So here you need to read the data. So write the message here. System.println message. Put the message. Enter your name. After you need to store the data in the name. Name is equal to SC. Scanner class provide the method. So one method is the next method that return the string. One method that return the string. Whatever you given the data on the console that converted in the byte, and the next method is the data from the stream and return as a string type. So left side variable expecting as a string type. So here we taken and as a name as a string type. So next method is the data from the stream. SC is what? SC here create the stream. This is a medium path. From that part, next method is the data converted into the string and then assigned to the name variables. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, system dot println enter your address. Address also is a string type. So we use sc dot next. Okay, now age. Here scanner class provides another method that can use to convert your data in your desired format, data format. System dot println enter your age. So age here you can take, as here I have taken the what, a string type. So you can take a string type. If you want to take any integer type, you can take. If I take here the int age, remove from here. Okay, so what we can do? We can do in this way. Age equal to SC dot next int. Okay, in the method, whatever the predefined methods and your methods, whenever given, if the method consists of two or more words, the first word start with a small letter, the second word should be start with a capital letter. Either next int, two words. So int should be start with the I capital. Clear? Anywhere. So if you are creating its own your own method, do the same flow, the same rule. Okay. Now next int, what is doing? It reads the data from the stream and convert into integer and assign to the edge. Now you have to print the data. Now you have to print the data. So I have already written the methods. We can copy this. Okay. Variable name address. Let me check name age. Yeah. Fine. Now close the method. Close class. See the comment are closed properly. Yes. So class name is the test with the proper name. And so input. Save this. Control S. .java. Here, file save or not. File saved. Java test online console input.java. Okay. 1 minute. I made some mistake. Okay. So that you can find the error. Or you can determine the error. I check this. Compile. See. Throw an error. It can't convert it in the dir form. You can see. No dot class file has been generated. Before that, if running this way, it throw the error. What is the error? Semicolon expected. At which line? This line. Test input in which class? In this class. At line number 337, error. What is the error? This comma is expected. And this one. How many errors? 2 errors. What is the errors? Compilation failed. Compile is not successfully. So according to this error, you can determine your codes. At which line we have made a mistake. So you can correct this and then save the file and then recompile the file. Go inside this. If they make the mistake, at which line? At this line, at this line. Now save this. Recompile. Oh, sorry. I've given the wrong command. Java C test console input.java C. No error. Now you can see dot class file generated. Test console input generated. Now run the program. Test console input dot remove this. H name Rakesh address New Delhi. What is the error? Main input age Okay. The space is not accepted. Rakesh, Delhi, 42. Clear? From the console, I can take the data this way. If we need the space, we need to modify the method name. I'll tell you. Till the here, you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you want to take the data with the space now, so we need to modify the method here. Here, if you I put it here the space now, New Delhi, but it's not reading the New Delhi because space is there. I can read the data with the space, multiple words in a single line. Anyone? What I can change in our program? Anyone have the idea? Hmm? Here you need to add only the next line. Save the program. Recompile. JavaScript console input. Run the program. Gopal. Here I modified. Okay, name I have modified. In the address I did not modify. So still we get the error. Okay, the name. You can paste in the name. No issue. Ramesh Kumar. Delhi 55. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to take the data with the space multiple words in a single line, we need to add here the next. We can use the next line. Similarly, then they provide the next line, next int, next float, next double. Clear? Next line, next int, next float, next double. If you want to take the data as a float, you can use the next float. Clear? Now you can ask the question, any questions if you have now. So in the now the 4 units, in the 4 units, now only need to the array part remainings. I will discuss the I try to come tomorrow. If I'm not possible, then I ask to the study center, could you assign the class as online as well for tomorrow also. Okay. If possible, organize the class online. If you get the one message from your study center.
Okay, sir.
Because I'm not able to come to there. Okay, any questions? It is not assigned during the declaration. Memory is assigned by using the dynamic memory allocation here. The fixed length structure. Array is the what is the array? Fixed size. One size is fixed, then it can't be resized during the execution of the program as the fixed size. So in the Java, array can be declared in the different way. This is the way. Declaration of the variable of array. This way. Int array. Only this is a declaration. No memory allocation here. So there are two parts of the array. We can first declare and then allocate the memory. Or you can write the both the statement in a single line statements. So how can you declare this int? You can write the subscript after the array variable or before the array variable. No issue. You can both. This way and this way. As we have written in this way here. You can write this way or you can write this way. Okay. So array type, array declaration has the two types, two components, array type and the array name. This is the array type. That means int is a type. And the array name is the array name. You can see the float, boolean, object, string. These are the array declaration part. Now creating the array, how can create the array? What is the syntax? Here is the array name, the new keywords, and then with data type of the array. What is the data type of that array? And then assign the size of the array. What size you want to give, you can give here. 10, 5, 20, whatever. So this is the two-way part. One is the declaration, another is the memory allocation, memory creation. How you can create the memory? First you write the array name and then the data type and then new keywords and the data type of this array. What is this array name? So this is where array declaration. No joining now, baby. Also complete the array, no issue. Okay, this is the array declaration part. Or you can this way. New element type array size. This is the array type, element type. Accessing the array, same way you can access the array. As you access array name and the index value, you can access it. Getting the size of array का size कैसे आप get कर सकते हो, retrieve कर सकते हो? तो by using this method dot length. The array name dot length through which you can get the size of the array. That means how many elements you have stored in the array. If you assign the 10, you can get the size of the 10. Okay, so this is the method name, the length. Don't use the parentheses with the length here, not the main. Okay, this is a method, but you can't assign the parentheses for with the length. These are two-dimensional array. Similarly, two subscript for that array, and this is the way declaration. This is the single line statement, declaration and the memory allocation. Here the float type, array name is the 2DMN. In the programming, in the books, they make the mistake. You can't do this way. Remember that, okay? They have taken the two-dimensional variable this way. This is the mistake. You can either use the underscore between them or you can write the together. You are given the one space. A space is not recommended. If you write in this way, compiler will throw an exception, error at the compile time. These variables recognize the two variables. But here, v2dmn is the only one variable. Clear? Clear, Aji?
Sir.
Nothing new to in array. Similar. Only declaration and the memory allocation is the new. All operations, whatever you done in C, C++, the same. That is the array, nothing else. That has been done. Okay. See you tomorrow.